The Warrior Cats fandom has a lot of popular jokes, and I wanted to know your most favorite jokes, so I did a community post asking for your suggestions, then afterwards I did a poll to find your top 10 jokes, and these 10 jokes were your options to draw. In no particular order, let's get started with the first joke, Jayfeather's stick. The simple joke, dating back to Power 3, that Jayfeather loves his stick because he was so obsessed with it in the books. Now in the actual books I believe the stick is a lot bigger than people realize. Now, not this big, but not easy to carry. The next joke is Misty Star being immortal, which hasn't aged too well as the other jokes because she actually died in River. But before then, she was the oldest warrior cat around. I guess her stash of totems of undying must have run out. But please don't worry. She was definitely in perfect health and not at all cursed by StarClan or anything like that. What would make you think that? Next joke, Tiger Star clones. Basically the joke is that there are way too many cats in Tiger Star's family line that are just brown tabbies with resemblance to Tiger Star, so people call them clones. The main ones are Brambleclaw, Hawkfrost, and Tigerheart, but you can make an argument to include Strikestone and Lightleap. Here's a Spider-Man meme with Tiger Star, Brambleclaw, and Hawkfrost, Evil Scientist Tiger Star, and a Gravity Falls reference. Next joke, my favorite panel from the Warrior Cats comics that I like to show in my videos whenever I'm talking about Soul. The I can be a warrior temper tantrum he has when Leafstar tells him that stealing kits doesn't make him an honorable warrior. Most of the submissions for this joke are simply redraws of the panel that are absolutely adorable. Technicality gave us an animation of Soul in the style of that one crying emoji gif, and Powder Snowbucket also gives us a cute mini animation. Next joke is Scourge being edgy. Basically just the common trend of him being drawn in the style of emo subculture that has led to some people drawing his edginess extra exaggerated because it's funny. So now he dyes his fur red and listens to My Chemical Romance. And overall, these designs for Scourge are just really fun to draw and contribute to his popularity as a character. Look at this awesome design for Anther Scourge by Udon. Next joke, Spotted Leaf's sweet scent. In the books, her scent is described to be sweet, and since she doesn't have the most personality out of the Warrior Cats cast, the joke is extrapolating this one trait to be her entire character. It's been a very commonly repeating joke, both in the fandom as a whole and in my art challenges. Whether it's her using perfume, or her scent being the reason Firestar is interested in her so much. Here he's doing the cartoon thing where good smells make you levitate. And Sweet Scent is also the name of a Pokemon move, so Casper draws it in the style of the Game Boy Advance games. And Powder Snowbucket animates it on a 3DS. Clawface used Slash. Oh yeah, Sweet Scent is actually one of the worst moves in Pokemon. Next joke is Firestar doesn't like waffles. This was an animation originally made by someone called Bloodstained Blade, where Graystripe sings the waffle song from Scrubs. The original animation was deleted, but thanks to a couple of re-uploads, the animation remains popular to this day. Your submissions include a variety of art with him being annoyed at Graystripe, or coming across waffles by mistake, or liking pancakes, or actually liking waffles. IDCat's submission has a wonderfully nostalgic art style, and reminds me of the original Waffle video's colors. Next joke, Silverstream is buff. The most recent of the jokes in this video, this refers to the new muscular Silverstream design from this year's graphic novel adaptation. Many people have taken inspiration from this design to exaggerate her muscles even more. She is really hitting the gym. Some people simply draw her as more defined, while others, well, give you stuff like this. The classic quote, "Can't you drown yourself in your own territory?" has quickly turned from a lighthearted joke into a threat. But ultimately, with buffed Silverstream, Graystripe has never been so safe. Look at the little guy. The first 8 jokes were in no particular order, but the last 2 jokes in this video were actually number 2 and number 1 most popular jokes in terms of the amount of submissions they received for this challenge. The second most popular being Devwing's Rainbow Eyes. In Omen of the Stars, she had green eyes on the front cover of the first book, golden eyes in the text of the first book, and Blue Eyes in other books in the arc. This has since been fixed in reprints in future books, and our canon eye color is green now, but it didn't stop the memes. I ended up really falling in love with the Dovewing submissions for this challenge because rainbows are honestly just so aesthetically pleasing to look at. We have Abbast giving us a Dovewing. Polish Warrior Cats fans might recognize them from collector's edition artwork. Amazing as always. We got some magic winged Dovewings, eye color changing action, rainbow flashlight Dovewing, anime Dovewing, attracting the boys Dovewing. Tiger Heart seems concerned. Oh, that doesn't look natural. Some Dove Kit. Poor Ivy Kid is not loved as much as Rainbow Eyes. She just thinks they're weird. Dovewing gave Ivypool heterochromia. It's contagious. Dovewing seeing all her eye colors. Dovewing using her powers. Biblically accurate Dovewing. Oh, this is fan art of the thumbnail of my Dovewing eye color investigation from 2017. What a throwback. Dovewing eyes so bright it's blinding. Thankfully, since Jayfeather is already blind, he's immune to the spell. But seriously, this Dovewing is such eye candy. Shiba Aussie, your art keeps improving. And the final joke. The joke that received the most submissions and is therefore the most popular joke according to the people in my Discord server. Ashfur having blonde hair. This is a Moon Kitty original, as you all already know. She originally gave him blonde hair as a lighthearted parody of the trend of many people giving him emo hair, and since then he has spun off into his own thing completely, that has received so much fan art, many of which are of the fire scene, of course. It really brings out the color. Sparkle on, don't forget to be yourself. Just don't let your wig get too close to the flames or you'll lose it. It's gonna take all week having to style it all over again. Alright, we back. We had so many Ashfurs, so I'm just going to show some of my favorites on screen now. We have Ashfur ready for a photo shoot. Ashfur's loving fans admiring him at the coast as the wind gently blows his hair. Ashfur binging on breakup songs. An Ashfur hair animation by the Real Mop that is absolutely gorgeous. Swiftpaws, who drew the anime Dovewing, also drew Ashfur. But which cat is more pretty? You decide. Funky and Disco both have Ashfurs that are freaking adorable. He wouldn't even have to worry about Squirrelflight leaving if he looked like this. And to finish things off, Creek gives us fan art of the iconic Moon Kitty video, Ashfur and Squirrelflight have a nice chat, where Ashfur decided to burn Squirrelflight's kits because she implied he was a manlet. Really upping the emotion to 100 with this fan art. It is wonderful. So that concludes all the jokes that were part of this challenge. If you have a favorite joke from the fandom that didn't make it into this video, feel free to share in the comments. Alright, bye everyone!